On today's episode of the Jamaican Cooking Journey, I'll be sharing with you a soup tutorial. But I just want to pause here to say special thanks to all the people coming on to our channels. Thanks for supporting, thanks for loving. If you're new, special welcome and thank you. Also, I want to send a shout out to my patrons. If you'd like to be a part of my Patreon family, check on the link in the description and show me some love. As usual, our post notification shout out, they go right up here, and our post notifications are the first two people that is to comment something that is positive on our videos. Thank you. Fall is here. It is time for soup. I've got a whole playlist of soup videos. Go check it out. So today I'm going to be making for you some veggie. It's not all vegetable. I'm going to be putting in some pigtails, some pickled meat. I've already soaked, washed, scalded my pigtail. I've got here lots of pumpkin. I've got here some chopped red and yellow bell peppers, callaloo, chopped onions, chopped celery. I've got a green and I've got a ripe Scotch bonnet pepper. I'm going to be using a little white kitchen wine, cooking wine at some point to deglaze my stuff. I have here some garlic and ginger, which I'll be chopping just now. Right on over here, I've got my pot, and I've got some butter being melted. Yeah, not on too much of a high heat. So, as it melts, it is not I'm gonna be my garlic and my ginger, which of course you know they are a must if you're herbs. There'll be no noodle in this thing. I'll be adding some additional spices and probably a little extra fresh herbs at some point. Okay, so if you want to do this, you can add your noodle, but remember the noodles will be salty, or the noodle will be salty, so you have to make sure, say, you know the level of your pickled meat if you're using meat. So at this point, the meat that I'm using, the pigtail, it's totally optional. You don't have to put, no, I just want to put it, okay? So we're getting this all sauteed off. Get our flame up a little. Yeah, you don't want your garlic and your ginger at any point to be burning. So we're just gonna get it. This is how we are starting off this little soup. Soup time for soup. You see a thing or two happening in there? Onions, celery, flame up, bell peppers. You know, me not pepper somebody to that. But I found these little bell peppers and they looked really nice. They were local. So I said, let me try. See, I don't want to go too much. So I tried a piece of a yellow, and also I tried a piece of a red. Get our flame up at this minute. So remember, I started off with some butter. I did saute some garlic and some ginger, of course. Yeah. Wow. So you see what's happening in there? This is the time of year. I honestly like cooking fam. Fall has just started, but you know, say Jamaica, it's not fully there yet. But you know, I'm feeling it, and we're having rainy weather now, so that makes it even better. I like the fall season. Yes, I like the colder seasons. Summer, too stressful. Too stressful. I want to put in there right now some turmeric. Not too much, you know. Not put too much. I don't know. So them turmeric sitting here then kind of have look a bit of taste. You know that, don't you? Yeah, man. Better you put, and then after you put a little more. Put a little of this niceness, but go low because it's called cumin, and it is very strong. Yeah. So let me get back to what I was saying. This time of year, I like this time of year. Look at that. Flame up, and right in here, I want to put my pigtail. Remember, I tell you this is totally optional, but because me want the little pickleness, you know, look at this. I want to get my pigtail all gelled in with this, but you could have omit this pigtail right here, so, and when you see me going at the next step, you reach, you go at the next step with it. Look here. Make we get it jelly in. Let us get our flame down to about medium, because right now, me depend almost high, but through this pot butter, me thick, come like me not depend high. Look at that. You see that? You see that already? I saw me start out that soup here, you know. This is how I'm starting out the fall. Yeah, soups, lots and lots of soup. But you know, so we'll come with other something. But look here, look out for the soup then. Get your pots out and all of that. Get your big nice pretty pot if you don't have. Go to our description in all of our videos and check out the link for our Amazon storefront and get some of these pots. And meet me on the Jamaican cooking journey. Give them a shot, Dad. As we make some really good soup. You see this? Wow, this is so cool. Wow. Soup, me I'm making I'm making soup, cooking fam. Get our flame up. At this point, at this point, it's time for my green vegetable. Callaloo and okra. Right in, right now. Right about now. Our greens in right now. Yeah, man. You see what is happening, cooking fam? Dad, you dip on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you dip on it, you know. Yeah, man. Why you dip on this? Okay. Time for a pumpkin. How way you cook, Debbie? I'm just telling us me I cook soup, man. Never seen a soup like that before, Debbie. Just watch. Get something more sturdy. Flame us up to the max right now. Yeah. Mix everything. We're gonna mix everything together from the bottom. We don't want anything just, you know, everybody must be mixing, you know. So I have to move to a firmer spoon, which is a small wooden spoon. Yeah, I'm gonna deal with all of that in this. So, yeah. This is hot water. I'm gonna pour this kettle of about 5 cups all over, right over. I'm gonna need some more, but not right now. No salt in a canvas, so the pig's tail, it kinda pickled. Okay, now man. Green pepper, you don't burst it right in there. We're gonna leave this on a medium flame. And we're gonna add probably about 2 more cups of water, which I'll do off camera. And I'm gonna let it cook on the medium for about 30 to 45 minutes. That's when I'll return. Okay, now cooking fam. We are right here. Coming to come. Everything. I can't wait to have this soup. Dad, talk to me.
Yeah, man.
Talk to me. Say something. Not just say yeah, man.
Soup look
what
good.
You know about this?
Soup look good.
Yes, we can't wait to have this. Yeah. So at this point, remember we said no food, but we're going to put in a little peanuts as requested by Dad. Dad requested peanuts. But for me, we could have it just here. So look here. This is what we're doing right now. Because we have at least another 45 minutes to go with this soup. Daddy, I showed them up on the soup here. Yep. Yeah. We're going to put our peanuts in and return. You see that body building already. Alright, now peanuts in, and we just added a little coconut milk. We're going to do some rigorous stirring yes, right now, you know. And whilst we're stirring, we're going to bring our flame up. Yeah. Up a little bit. Yeah. We have here, and if I was using noodles, I'll be putting in my noodles at this point, but I've stopped using noodles. So you can use your noodle and put it when you feel for put it in. Grounded fennel, coriander, and basil. Right in this. So, hello. Hello there. Yeah, look here now, man. All along, none of us may put in this, and I did want this. A little homegrown scallion, looking fine, but really flavorful. Real deal. My flame is up. I'm gonna be stirring around this thing, man. Hey, I'm gonna be stirring. You see that creamy look from that coconut milk? Come on, man. Come on. Let's stir until we get the pumpkin all cooked out. We want the pumpkin to move around. Look at this. Because of Dad's palate, I have a big ripe scotch bonnet. But honestly, I would never want to spoil Dad's palate. So I'm going to put a little cayenne pepper. Just a little bit. Just to gig it up a bit. Just a little bit. Because the cayenne is pretty warm too, you know. Pretty tedious to eat. Look at that. Look at that. Stir where I stir. Let's give it a good stir. We might need probably another cup of hot water. We're preparing it at this minute. Very minute. Our kettle is over there on the boil. We really have to taste this, you know. We gotta taste this. We gotta taste this. I think we would. Because I did salt out my pigtail. We're gonna put about a teaspoon of salt. Salt in. And look here, please don't ask me how you put pigtail in it and you put in salt. Let me tell you something, family. I consider that question really immature. Because look here. You know why I consider it immature, if anybody should ask that? Remember, pigtail come with a high level of salt. It depends on the amount that you use to the size pot of whatever stew or thing. So it's we have desalted it. We take out the salt out of it, most of the salt. We pre-soaked it and then we scald it off. So the level of salt in there has become very low. So it makes sense with a size pot of soup like this and the amount of pigtail that I use may at the end may need a little salt. Okay? Yeah, so that's for the people who are going to ask. Look on the soup, man. Yeah, I could come back to the soup business here. Because look here. Soup was set. Look at that. Look at that. We're going to stir until all of this pumpkin is mashed. I think we need a little bit of water. Not a lot. Maybe about half a cup. About half a cup that. Yeah. And we're good to go. We put in with salt. Everything is there. We're nice, we're sweet, and we're dandy. Gonna come along. I'm gonna give this another 30 minutes on the very lowest heat. And I'll be coming along every now and then to give it this nice stir until all my peanuts have been cooked. And all of my pumpkin them mash. And you see the callaloo is a strong piece of boy. You see the callaloo then turn up the same way, you know. And them are happen. Nothing else is left for me to do. Then in the next clip, I'll have some all plated up just for you. So our soup has been finished, probably about 2 minutes now, and we gave it a little rest. And I want to reassure you, this is not pepper pot soup, certainly not my version though of pepper pot soup. So I'm gonna be plating up some just for you. But I really want to show you something. I want to show you something, cooking fam. Did you see at what interval I added this green Scotch bonnet pepper? You see how durable these peppers are, and it's not burst. Look at this. Every flavor has been ejected out of it. You see it's there? Nothing to leave. Yeah. So, what I'm going to be doing now, as I dish from my kitchen to yours, you know the norm. Dad, get them in on this. From my kitchen to yours. From my Jamaican kitchen to your family table, to your plate, and most of all to your stomach. This is my first soup of the fall season on the Jamaican cooking journey. I have to make sure I take up some pigtail for people, because some people like them little pigtail, you know. Some people not go feet. And remember, I did tell you, If you are not a pigtail person, if you don't want a meat, you could totally leave this meat out of the soup. So here you have it, my very first soup of the fall. It's a vegetable and pickled meat soup, pigtail and vegetable soup. It's not my version of pepper pot soup. Please do enjoy.